The taxman finally catches up with Ronaldo. Old Trafford opens both its huge doors for Harry Maguire's head. PSG and Barca sit down to discuss Rabiot. AC Milan and Juventus plan the swap deal, and all the other day's transfer rumours. That and so much more coming up in the next few minutes, as I'm your host Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. Despite leaving for Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo is still at war with Lionel Messi. Anything that Messi does, Ronaldo has to do bigger and better, even when it comes to being fined for tax evasion. Yesterday, Ronaldo pleaded guilty to 4 counts of tax evasion, meaning that he was handed a 2-year prison sentence and a fine of over 19 million euros. However, much like Messi, Ronaldo is a first-time offender, meaning that he won't be spending time behind bars for the next 2 years. However, if he does re-offend in that time, we may see CR7 turning out for a prison football team, much like something from Mean Machine. Talking of Mean Machine and tough players, they don't get much bigger and tougher than Harry Maguire, who could be on his way to Manchester United. Despite only signing for Leicester last summer for 17 million, a bid this summer to capture his signature may need to be in the region of over £65 million. If you combine that with the sale of Riyad Mahrez, Leicester have around 120 million sitting in the bank, meaning that if they go and buy a new player, the selling club will charge loads as they know Leicester have the money. This could mean that they end up spending around £50 million on a bang average player, like Richarlison for example. I mean, who on earth would do that? Meanwhile on the continent, Barcelona and PSG officials are set to sit down to discuss the future of Adrien Rabiot, who could make a move opposite to the one that Neymar made last year, except for way less money. But actually, Neymar's deal last summer could have an effect on Rabiot's this summer, as due to some dodgy payments in the £222 million deal for the Brazilian, relations aren't exactly at an all-time high between the two clubs. However, Barcelona's director of football, Eric Abidal, does have some good contacts in France, meaning that the deal could be moving along a lot more swiftly. And talking of relations between two clubs, AC Milan and Juventus, often rivals on the pitch, could be sitting down in far more friendlier circumstances to discuss a swap deal of 2 of their key players. Leonardo Bonnuci just moved to AC Milan last summer, but has already admitted he wants to move back to Juve and will even apologise to the fans for even moving in the first place. Should this happen, Gonzalo Higuain could move in the other direction if his move to Chelsea doesn't go through in the meantime. If that does go through, AC Milan will then be reluctant to give away Bonnuci, which then in turn will mean that Juventus are reluctant to give away their defender Daniele Rugani, who's also a target of Chelsea. It's an absolute complicated mess. And with the transfer window closing in just 13 days of the earlier date of August the 9th, here are the rest of the day's transfer deals. Werder Bremen could announce the signing of David Klaassen from Everton today. Barcelona could move to Valencia captain Daniel Parejo if the Rabiot deal falls through. Manchester United still have hopes of bringing Ivan Perisic to the club, and Chelsea could sign Brazilian Bernard after he left Shakhtar Donetsk on a free transfer. That's all from me today. Make sure you smash that like button down below and let me know what you thought of all of the day's transfer rumours and any other ones that you might have heard along the way. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.